Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Indian football team's Twitch channel. My name is Lokmanyu, as always, your host, and we are live with the D-Day, which is the FIFA E-Nations Online Qualifiers Play-ins 2022 Match Week 3. And we are kicking off India versus Hong Kong. This is the first match India will be playing in this match week. And you can see India's just kicked off the game from left to right in the white kit. India represented by Charanjot Singh and Sid Chandrana. Play-in series, just to let all the viewers know, the play-ins is an initial chance, a stage where it gives an opportunity for the nations in the Asia and Oceania region to qualify for the main stage, and the top 3 teams in Division 1 after match week 4, that is after 4 match weeks, will be advancing to the main stage, and they don't have to play the online qualifiers which were last year. And just when I say that, you can see India attacking from the left wing in this match. This promises to be a great game because just when I was talking about the format, India has been on top with respect to the consistency ranking points, and that is 540 for India. One team will qualify on the basis of their points, and the other two teams will qualify on the basis of the consistency ranking points. So there are 3 places for the teams, for the nations in this region to occupy and qualify for the next one. And India's start has been really promising at the start of this tournament. And we are here for the 3rd match week. Hong Kong on the attack this time, very well intercepted there by Ruben Dias for India. And this is a situation where India has to finish in the top 3, and if they do, they will most likely secure their position in the main stage of the FIFA E-Nations 2022 play-ins. Apologies for the main stage. And the first match against Hong Kong will be a tough test because, as I recall correctly, India played 2 friendlies with Hong Kong, and just when I say that, there's a chance for R9, but the referee blows the offside whistle. You can see both the teams playing 2 different formations. India going with a 4-2-2 formation, whereas Hong Kong sticking with a 4-4-2 flat. Welcoming all the viewers once again to the match of India and Hong Kong in the FIFA E-Nations play-ins. Just when I was talking about that, there's a great chance for R9 to score the first goal for India. Good pass there by Mbappe to CR7. Match has been a bit slow right now, a couple of shots. 1 shot, in fact, on target for India with that chance with R9. Bullet now in and around the box is Pele. Nice reverse elastico, takes a shot. And that's the first goal for Hong Kong. And that's not the start the E-Tigers would have wanted in this match. And you can see Pele scoring the first goal. Of course, the cards, all the top cards are in the game for these players to use. We like to call the God accounts, the unlocked accounts, that all the players get for representing their nations in the FIFA E-Nations 2022 play-ins. And that is a moment's Pele card, which definitely won't be missing from that position. Again, Hong Kong on the attack with CR7 trying to play it to R9, but very well defended by Ruben Dias. India would be hoping to be in a position where they're able to defend properly in this match, so that the next one they play will give them, of course, that stability at the back, and they can build from the back. Lots of matches lined up today. India plays against Hong Kong. Then they go up against Singapore, then they go up against Malaysia, and tomorrow India will be playing Australia. Some really exciting and enthralling matches coming up. Quite a tough test indeed for the E-Tigers. Like I mentioned earlier, if they win, or if they actually end up in the top 3 in the match week 3 rankings, they will qualify for the FIFA E-Nations playoffs. And this is an opportunity for them to skip the main online qualifiers that India played last time. This is a direct chance to qualify for the playoffs, which is an opportunity too big to miss out on. And of course the Tigers will be facing the pressure of that. And just when I say that, my oh my, what a pass that is from Mbappe to Cristiano Ronaldo, the new foot birthday card that has come into this game. With a 5-star weak foot for Cristiano Ronaldo. All the FIFA fanatics, of course, were waiting for something like this, because Cristiano Ronaldo, 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot is a dream situation. And that's another chance for Hong Kong. Great reverse elastico there from Ronaldo Nazario. And India find themselves at the back foot in the first 40 minutes. They did start really well, attacking from the wings and creating that chance with R9, but they have to now come back into this game. Great pass there, Eusebio, and that's the first goal for India. Great way to come back. Just when I was talking about getting a goal back quickly, India has done that in a very timely fashion. This will change the tactics, the mentality of India and Hong Kong going into the second half. India has to be extremely careful now from this kickoff, though. They cannot concede. And they can definitely build on this for the second half. To let all the viewers know, every match has dedicated points allocated to it. This is not an aggregate format. Every nation will be getting 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and 0 points for a loss. That will add up on the table. And with that being said, the referee blows for the halftime whistle in the first match between India and Hong Kong. India will be playing every nation 2 matches. One will be home, one will be away. And right now Hong Kong is leading this game by 2-1. We now kick off with the second half of the first game between India and Hong Kong. Hong Kong kicking off from left to right in the black kit. And India doing a very good job snatching it as soon as the second half has started. That's a very promising sign for the E-Tigers. Pele on the wings this time. Will be looking for Ronaldo Nazario. Back to Bellingham. Plays out to Hullet. Had the chance to play to Eusebio, but just in time the defender comes in. Hong Kong looks like a very promising side. In fact, the E-Tigers did play a friendly against them, and that went down to the last game, and Hong Kong secured the win in terms of with respect to going into penalties. That was quite the practice the E-Tigers needed for a match like this, which is of course the main tournament, the main matchup that actually counts for the rankings and for the qualification for the playoffs in the FIFA E-Nations 2022. Can India make a comeback in this game? They were down by 2 goals, now they're just down by 1. Right on the edge of the box with Hullet, playing it to Eusebio, to R9, and that's the goal India were looking for. What a finish that is from Ronaldo Nazario. Pass from Hullet into the feet of Eusebio, then just that double X pass, one that is a bit lobbed, and making a sweet little volley for R9. And India back into this game, and now looking for the third goal. This could be absolutely phenomenal if India could score that. And Hong Kong are now on the back seat with the pressure that India has been putting. What a comeback this is, especially in a single-legged fixture when that particular match has points allocated to it. You have to play a certain way. You have to change tactics and make decisions according to that matchup. And India now find themselves level pegging after being down by 2-0. in the first 30 minutes itself. We are at the 60-minute mark. A lot of changes are being made on both sides, both nations, of course. Considering this is a 2v2 format, you can expect decisions being made by the team captain, and the players have to play a certain way, and with so much on the line, you are representing your nation. This is the highest possible opportunity for you to bring glory to your nation in FIFA esports. So we've seen this is a chance for Hong Kong, and that pass could have gone anywhere actually. That pass to R9 or actually CR7 would have opened up a really nice shot for Hong Kong. It was a nervy moment for India in that position, but well recovered and now building once again. Pull it now. Playing it out to Jude Bellingham, receives it back. Nice bit of passing in the midfield between the two. Now Hullet looking for options. Plays it back to Ashraf Hakimi. Great pass there to Hullet. Kylian Mbappe plays it out to Eusebio. Has the chance to take a shot, and what a save that is from Donnarumma. Definitely a different Donnarumma we're seeing from what we saw yesterday in real life. This time Donnarumma saving Hong Kong in that situation. Maldini now playing it back to Diaz. Interesting to see Paolo Maldini in the team. That's his prime card. Still the Moments card is not out yet. So an interesting choice for the players of Hong Kong. Tries to play it straight away to the striker, but Marquinhos in a very good position. Nice bit of ball roll scoop turn there, and then just cancel it out to go the other side. Kylian Mbappe, of course, the perfect player to do these skills with. Launching it out to Messi, back to Hakimi. Hong Kong is taking their time in order to build up the play, switch the play from right to left, just trying to find an answer to the defense of India. Pull it now, trying to find CR7 again. Great positioning by the midfielders in that position. Eusebio now. Playing it out to Pele. That's a very good opportunity for India. R9 in that position. Takes a shot, and Donnarumma stretching his leg out. My oh my, that could have actually gone at hit the back of the net, if not for that chance being saved so well by Donnarumma's leg. Although some might feel that shot should have gone far post, flying into the top corner, because that is not the prime R9, that's a Moments R9 card. Has to be the best finisher in this game. He's got everything you ask for in a striker. But it's a good opportunity for India still. They have the corner with Lionel Messi trying to launch it out to Hullet. Should win that header. Surprisingly lose it out to Kante. That's something new that I've seen. For someone like 6'5", 6'6" to actually lose the header to probably the smallest man on the pitch that was. And that has given Hong Kong now a chance to attack. The corner routine did not go as planned for the Tigers. R9 now playing it back to Hullet. Tries to look for Eusebio, manages to do so. Great tackle there by Cancelo to stop Lionel Messi from running down that right wing. Of course, the Lionel Messi Team of the Year card is so dangerous in these situations. Joao Cancelo trying to block that pass, but successfully Lionel Messi just dribbles around Kante. Hong Kong in a very dangerous position, and a very crucial tackle there coming in from Jude Bellingham in order to stop that chance. Hakimi now plays it to Lionel Messi, wins the throw-in. This could be the last attack for India if they manage to keep the ball in this match right till the final whistle. They have the chance to actually win this particular match. A great pass there to Cristiano Ronaldo. Can this be India's moment to secure those crucial 3 points in the first match itself, which will put them in a very good position? Kylian Mbappe now twisting, turning outside the box. but N'Golo Kante just positioning himself so well. And actually, the last attack of this match will fall down to Hong Kong, or will it be because Hakimi has won the ball high up the pitch, and Ruben Diaz successfully manages to do so for Hong Kong. And with that being said, the referee blows the whistle for full time. And that is the first game concluding between India and Hong Kong. And that is 1 point at peace. It was quite an entertaining game to watch. You can see that chance created from Hong Kong, and Pele with that reverse elastico will not miss that. And this arguably has to be one of the best goals in terms of that pass being played into R9. Fair play to Hong Kong in order to score that goal. But this is when the Tigers came back. Great pass there by R9 into the feet of Eusebio. And this was the second goal. Nice bit of passing. A little chip pass into the feet of R9, who scores this as a volley. Great game this was. We will, of course, take a very short break and be back with the second game with Hong Kong, which will, of course, conclude the matches between the two countries in this match. But they have shared 1 point at peace at the moment, and we will be back for the second match between India and Hong Kong in the FIFA E Nations 2022 play-in. Stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, welcome back for the second match between India and Hong Kong. My name is Lokmanu, your host and caster for the day for the FIFA E-Nations 2022 play-ins. And this is India's second match against Hong Kong, obviously their second match of this match week 3 as well. And the first match finished 2-all between the two countries, where they secured a draw at peace. And just when I was talking about that great snatch there by India, just to let all the viewers know, Hong Kong is in the white kit playing from left to right, whereas India is playing from right to left in the black kit. That is a good chance for Hong Kong, in fact. It's trying to sneak behind the back line of India. Very well defended. We'll explain the format really quickly. Every match has dedicated points to it, and that will add up on the points table. India and Hong Kong both at 1 point apiece. And India will be looking to actually secure those 3 points from this match, as this is a very important one. Great passing there between Mbappe and Eusebio, playing it back to Ruud Gullit. Now has a chance to play to R9 in a very good position. Eusebio can take the shot. Great bit of dribbling there, but Gullit just blocking the passing lane for Hong Kong. And now manages to create an attack from the back. Top 3 is what is required in the table for India to actually make it to the playoffs, because they are in a very good position right now in terms of the consistency racking points. That is 540 before this match week started. They would be looking to rank up more than that, of course, and that's a cheap giveaway by Hong Kong. Can India make this count? Mbappe, great bit of McGeady cancel, and then a short cancel, plays it back to Ruud Gullit. But once again, Hong Kong defending that chance really well. The skill combinations have been absolutely phenomenal by both our Tigers in Charanjot Singh and Sid Chandana. Both, of course, very talented players representing India at such a young age. Both of them 20 years and 18 years respectively. That being said, Bellingham plays it out to R9, tries to do a skill after the reverse elastico. Maybe he should have just gone for the shot there, trying to cut back in, but no space given whatsoever by the defense of Hong Kong. Eusebio now in a very good position, will try and look for Pele on the wings. Great chance for India to make this one count. Jude Bellingham on the ball, finding Gullit. And that's been India's case in the first 3-4 attacks of this match, in the first 23 minutes in fact. And that is, they create really well from the wings and come back in the center, where Hong Kong is able to intercept their passes. But definitely promising signs are there for India, because they have started off really well in comparison to the last match they played against Hong Kong. They went down by 2 goals, then made a comeback. But this time India looks on the front line, trying to attack and get the first goal, which is absolutely crucial where a match of this magnitude is played, and where every single game has dedicated points to it. R9 now giving that pass Ashraf Hakimi in a position where Hong Kong has to be a bit more clinical in terms of their passes. India has done a very good job in order to defend those, and they have always looked on the front foot right now in order to get the first goal. Gullit once again finding out Ashraf Hakimi on the wings, will play it back to Ruud Gullit, but Hong Kong's defense has been absolutely phenomenal. Not much chances have been created for India, only a couple of shots on goal. And just when I say that, R9 goes for the far post, and that was a green time shot, destined to finish in the top corner, but Donnarumma just flying onto his left hand side and saving that chance. But R9 now coming in, great bit of ball roll, scoop turn, almost wriggled through, but Donnarumma's legs saving that. What a fantastic momentum India has created in this match, compare it to the last match. Both the matches have been played on the Singapore server, so the server is the same. It's not exactly the home and away that we talk about with respect to the real life football. Of course, when India plays on Mumbai and the second leg they play on someone else, that would sort of be a bit more comparable to the real life football home and away matches. But right now, everything, all the servers for this particular match, of course, that is the Singapore server, is the same, and India has done a fantastic job in order to play in these conditions. Compare that to the last game, and they were 2 goals down at this point in time. In fact, on the 42nd mark, they got that 1 goal back. But with all these new cards in the game, you can see prime icon moments, Pele, Eusebio, R9. This definitely gives the players that extra edge when it comes to creating a chance. Almost a lot of half chances can be converted with these cards there, with their finishing being top notch. R9 almost going through Maldini, but the Italian icon is having. Now you can see one shot there for India in this match where Donnarumma saved it on the far post. But the momentum is with India, and they have done a very good job in order to create those chances. Hong Kong almost having nothing from this game right now, but have defended really well, and they're not conceding any goals at the moment. But the chances that are being created right now is, of course, does have to count, of course, because if India doesn't end up scoring these goals, scoring these chances, then it would make it difficult to add points on the table, which they really need at the moment after the draw in the first match against Hong Kong. Mostly the players taking a lot more time now that the timer on the menus on the pause screen has been increased a lot, which definitely gives you enough time to make those changes. And here we are, kicking off the second half of the second match between India and Hong Kong. And Hong Kong playing from right to left in the white kit, whereas India is playing from left to right in the black kit. Can India get those 3 points? That's exactly what matters right now. Great pass there from Hakimi to Kylian Mbappe, and a shot taken there by Eusebio. Very well saved once again by Donnarumma. The angle was very less, but a chance very well created down the wings. Great switch of play there by Cancelo. Into the feet of Cancelo, apologies. And now game being switched on the other side. And interestingly, Cafu is playing for Hong Kong at right back. Mostly people would be going with that team of their Hakimi. But Eusebio now just running through the defense. Can he take that chip shot? He does. But Donnarumma just tracking back. And my oh my, the way the throw has been just taken by Donnarumma is somewhat a scuffed throw, but managing to throw it into the feet of a Hong Kong player itself. But the way Eusebio just went past the defense shows how good that card is, shows just how the E-Tigers are noticing that, and they're somewhat trying to use him the exact way he should be used, and that is to just somehow go through the defense. That's a great pass from Eusebio. It's actually the pass from R9 into the path of Eusebio, and when I was talking about it, it's actually the commentator's curse indeed. And exactly when I was talking about how good Eusebio is and all those chances he ends up finishing, that miss was absolutely unacceptable. And you can see there is some issue that they're not happy with, of course, the Tigers. Maybe some tactical changes, because you could see the yellow cursor just stopping and not playing the match. But here we are again, Ruben Diaz. Important interception. The chance from Eusebio has to be the highlight of this game. And India would be so gutted if that goal, this game of course, goes goalless, and that chance will be something that we all talk about. And Pele, my oh my, that goal has been coming for a while, but what a way to score that goal. That finish from Pele outside the box, the finesse shot, absolutely phenomenal indeed. You don't see many of these, but pulling a rabbit out of the hat where you're not able to score goals inside the box, well, try one from the outside, and that is a screamer from none other than the Brazilian icon Pele. You have to notice the class, the sheer class of Pele, who will be going out now after scoring that goal. The Tigers contemplating who to get in this match, and you can see Cristiano Ronaldo coming off the bench to replace Pele. And that goal is just absolutely phenomenal and should give India the comfort now to just defend well, sit back, have enough bodies to not let Hong Kong score, secure those 3 points, and maybe on the break get another goal to seal the victory in this particular match. Maldini now giving it back to Cancelo. Obviously you will expect Hong Kong to come with all guns blazing. The switching formations might just go with a narrow formation this time in order to get that equalizer for Hong Kong. Well, that goal has to be one for the highlight reel. Definitely we will try and put it out on the socials for everyone to watch. The sheer class the E-Tigers have displayed in order to score that goal. That is the kind of goal you would love to see. Flying in into the top corner, and not one of your ordinary goals inside the box. Obviously the result is what matters, but when it comes to goals like this, it just makes everything even more exciting. Kylian Mbappe on the wings now. India has to defend with all the bodies they have. You can see Mbappe, Eusebio, all of them keeping their shape, tracking all the way back. You can see the deep pad tactic also triggered by Charanjot, who is the captain for India, to switch on the striker drop back tactic so that everyone is behind the ball defending that chance. Pele in a good position. R9 went for the right choice, because had that pass gone through, it was a simple open shot for Eusebio. But this is India's chance to score on the break. Exactly what I was talking about earlier. R9 in a good position, plays it to Eusebio, who would take a fake shot. R9! Well, that second goal, and look at the celebration, because that's the pressure of the Tigers now, because that one goal lead is never enough, and Donnarumma this time just not doing the correct job, I must say. Hard luck to Hong Kong in order to concede that goal, because the animation Donnarumma just did there is not something that's going to make the Hong Kong players happy. But the passing to build that goal was absolutely phenomenal indeed. There's so many chances where India could have finished that chance, but they kept on passing. That extra pass, as we always say, is something that they've done a bit too much this time, but definitely rewarding them. If not for Donnarumma's mistake there, that could have been saved actually, but a goal is a goal, and we will happily take it. Mbappe now for Hong Kong. Not much time left in this match for the men in white representing Hong Kong. CR7 into the feet of Ronaldo Nazario. Will be looking to play that through ball behind Cafu, but very well intercepted. If Hong Kong can definitely get a goal back, just when I was saying that, that pass was somewhat of a similar attempt that they got their second goal through that in the last match, in fact. And that pass could have gone anywhere, but it's not much time left. in all certainty now for Hong Kong to come back in this game. And India can get yet another goal. R9 just trying to find the ball, trying to steal it away from the centre back, not able to do so. And this is Hong Kong on the break. Very well defended there by Ruben Diaz. That slight tackle, well, not a lot of players would try and attempt that. They would just stand their ground, but great confidence shown there by India in order to stop that. And that's the last corner of this game for Hong Kong. They would like to launch it in directly, but the ball clearing it out really well for India. Mbappe with the last chance, very well defended. And Ashraf Hakimi would be happily putting that ball out to secure the 3 points for India. Very good results, in fact, against a very solid Hong Kong lineup. You can see from the stats, India has completely dominated Hong Kong in this match compared to what they played in the last one. And out of the 6 points, India has secured 4 against Hong Kong, and that's it for the match against Hong Kong in this match week. And India would now be playing Singapore up next. 2 games again, each match having that point allocated, certain amount of points. You can see the second goal, great bit of passing. You should have just taken that shot, but giving it back to R9, just telling, okay, maybe you came into the box with all the intent to score. I would happily give you that goal. And that is 2-0 to India, 4 points out of 6 secured. And I think that would definitely give India a massive boost, because the next match against Singapore will be a very tough one. Stay tuned, guys. We will be right back with arguably one of the most awaited matches in this match week 3 of the FIFA E-Nations 2022 play-ins for India. Alright guys, we are back with the second match of India in match week 3 of the FIFA E-Nations 2022 play-ins. And this time India goes up against Singapore. This is their second match. And the first was of course played with Hong Kong. And the two results were a draw in the first match and a win for India. A 2-0 victory for India in the second match. Singapore this time kicking off from left to right in the black kit, whereas India is playing from right to left in the white kit. And this is an extremely crucial game for India because Singapore has a really good team, as we all know. Kun and Amran Ghani, both the players are really good. That's a chance for India. What a skill that is inside the box, the reverse elastico going towards the near post. And great save there by Van der Sar. Positive start for India in this match. With two matches played between India and Singapore. Great cross there by Mbappe, and what a chance that is for Hullet. Should have been a goal 90% of the time, but great save there by Edwin van der Sar. Again, a short corner routine. Eusebio now will try to launch it in for Hullet once again, but Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously you can expect him to win that duel, and gets the ball back for Singapore. This match is quite the test for India in this match. In this match week 3, of course. One of the favourites, Singapore, in terms of the lineup that they have and the quality of the players the Tigers are facing. India is represented by Charanjot Singh and Sid Chandrana in these matches. Ashraf Hakimi now on the ball, trying to find space behind the wings. Great pass that is to Mbappe. Somehow he ends up winning that. Great ball roll, and the referee does end up giving a free kick. And this could be a very good chance for India to score the first goal in this match. Like I said earlier, every match has allocated points to us. There's no aggregate score, so India has to play for those 3 points. We'll try and launch it in towards Hullet. Successfully does so, but Vieira in the way. Marquinhos now playing it back to Hakimi. Time to rebuild for India. Cancelo now on the ball, switches it out to Hakimi once again, taking that time, building up the game patiently. Stats do show India's consistency in this tournament. 540 consistency ranking points before this match week started. Shows how well these young Tigers have played in the FIFA E-Nations play-ins of 2022. I would like to build on that, especially after the win against Hong Kong. 1 draw and 1 win gets them 4 points on the table. And good results from these 2 matches will put them in a very good position for match week 3. Now Singapore on the attack for the first time in this game, trying it to launch towards Cristiano Ronaldo. Very well defended by Cancelo there. You would expect CR7 to win the header in these situations, so dangerous, but Cancelo dealing it with that very well. technical issue there. We are resuming with the game now. You can see both these countries playing with each other remotely and with the streams that the players have to do. Sometimes there is some delay in the action, but we are live again. Kylian Mbappe on the wings now. Great tackle there by Cancelo. Like I was talking about before this abrupt break in between, India has done a very good job in order to build the momentum in this game. Singapore is sitting back really well, defending all the chances India has created up until now, trying to play on the counter-attack. Eusebio now launching it towards Pele, heads it in. Kylian Mbappe still has the ball. Pele, oh my goodness, the chaos in the box. Pele was trying to, of course, head it down to his Brazilian teammate there. Both the icons trying to just create some sort of goal scoring opportunity inside the box. Now R9 for Singapore, in fact, but Van der Sar catching that without any issues. That was quite the chance for India. Of course, a lot of chaos inside the box. Could have just landed at the feet of a white shirt and been the first goal for India, but Singapore somehow managed to escape that, and India coming at them once again. Ruud Gullit now playing it into the feet of Eusebio, just trying to find R9, but not enough room between the centre backs in order to play that pass. R9 now playing it to Ruud Gullit outside on the wings, in fact, playing for Singapore. I think Singapore is, maybe they've gone with a narrow formation, just have to check that. You can see Gullit out on the wings, in fact, for this match. Bellingham, nice bit of passing between the two. And once again, the switch of play coming in. Kylian Mbappe now playing it to Ruud Gullit. Not the best possible pass, but India get it back. Singapore has kept a very good shape defensively, and they're known to have a very strong backline, especially when they have the likes of Amran in the team. He is known to be a rock at the back in all his 1v1 matches, trying to carry that forward in this 2v2 format as well with his teammate Kun. And that's it for the first half, the first game between India and Singapore. And you can see this match is, of course, played on the Singapore server, and the next will be played on Mumbai. 4-2-2 formation. A lot of pros in Europe, and otherwise we've seen pros use them, and that is being used by the Tigers themselves in this particular matchup as well. As you would expect, the likes of Charanjot Singh and Sid Chandrana, of course, they have played so much of 2v2 together this year with respect to playing for the national team. You would expect them to have that consistency maintained, just exactly the consistency they have maintained in terms of the points table, which I did mention earlier, 540 consistency ranking points before this match week started. Australia 120 behind India, and they are, of course, trying to catch up just like the other nations. But if India can get the best results in this match week, they will 90% secure their spot. But just when I say that, Pele with the chance, trying to find Cristiano Ronaldo at the back post for that simple extra pass that is so dangerous in FIFA 22. Again, that footbirthday CR7 coming at the defense of India, but very well defended by the Tigers in that situation. Marquinhos back to Pele. We all saw the goal Pele scored against Hong Kong to give India the lead in the second match. What a screamer that was. One for the highlight reel, definitely. We will try and show that goal once again. on the highlights for match week 3. Singapore looks to be a bit more direct now in the second half. They haven't created any concrete opportunities in comparison to India, but they are on the wings this time trying to create with Jude Bellingham. What an interception that is, a very crucial one in fact. Had that pass gone through, it could have just opened up for a sequence of passes waiting inside the box that just ends up in a goal most of the time. Pull it now, misplacing the pass, and that it could be a good opportunity for India to capitalize on. Mbappe getting the ball on the wings, but Singapore just falling back in time, and Hullet showing his presence. Eusebio back to Hullet. What a tackle that is. Can Eusebio make this one count? India on the brink of scoring the first goal. Can this be the one? Pele inside the box. Green timed it also. And well blocked there by Singapore. I could just sense when Eusebio ran down the byline, this could be India's first goal. But very well created. That's the best possible pass Eusebio could have found inside the box to Pele. And well defended by Singapore in that situation. Cancelo now to Pele. Possession being shifted quite a lot often, and that is a header back. And oh my goodness, what did Edwin van der Sar do in that situation? That is not how the E-Tigers would have expected the ball to go in, actually. Pele just heading that ball, a cheeky headed pass towards R9, who crosses it first time, and CR7 heading it into the hands of van der Sar. As we all know about FIFA 22, sometimes these goals do go in. It's obviously just like football indeed. Sometimes these sort of mistakes do happen from the goalkeepers. If you look at it from that point of view, that's the only thing that the Heat Tigers will be thinking about right now and moving forward with this game, because after the way they've played in this particular match, they did not deserve to concede that goal. But Singapore obviously taking their chances, creating a chance, and a goal is what matters in the end. And they will like to build on this now, because defensively Singapore has played like a unit. Only a couple of chances for India in this match, but they now have to try and get back into this game. Pele towards Kevin De Bruyne, who's been brought on from the bench by Charanjot, of course. One of his favourite cards in the game. Arguably the best midfielder in the world right now, in real life as well. Try and use that 5-star weak for the good effect. Pele again trying to go for that chance and hitting the post. I did mention about this, the goal that was scored against Hong Kong in the second match. Pele exactly from that position with that cheeky little lateral heel-to-heel skill move and launching a finesse shot towards the far post. India a bit unlucky this time to not get that goal, and you can see a narrow formation this time for India. They will try and go for constant pressure. As we all know, these are the games that will not go into extra time. These are not being played as part of the aggregate system that we usually see in the one-on-one qualifying matches. This is a format where every match has allocated points towards the teams, and India has to go all out. If they do concede the second goal by putting constant pressure on, then at least they know they tried, because sitting back right now will not help India in this position. And you can see the likes of Mbappe, Pele, Ronaldo and Eusebio as part of this narrow attack. Only two midfielders being played, and we all know how dangerous Kevin De Bruyne can be. Messi, in fact, playing right back this time. That's quite an interesting choice there. Well, this is the first time that I've seen this. Most of the time you would see an attacker playing as a wing back in a 5 at the back formation. But in a 4 at the back formation, India has gone with Lionel Messi at right back to definitely trigger those runs from the back and try and launch a finesse shot. And that is exactly what they've planned. Messi now on the ball, playing it to Ronaldo. Cancelo just intercepting that as quickly as possible. You can see the constant pressure being put on KDB. Well won in that position, playing it back to João Cancelo. Great switch of play there. Messi now, this is his position to try and create the magic India needs right now. The hope lies on all these top players to just take a shot and somehow end up in the back of the net. Singapore has defended really well in these situations. We've seen that throughout this game. Eusebio now with a great chance to CR7, and that should have again ended up at the back of the net. But on the break now, Lionel Messi for Singapore. You missed the chance on the other side. You are definitely vulnerable on the other, and Cristiano Ronaldo will take that chance. And we saw that coming, didn't we? Cristiano Ronaldo sealing this particular match for Singapore. Very well created chance on the other side by India. Great save there by the goalkeeper. And on the counter-attack, of course, when you are one goal down, you are vulnerable. And that's exactly what happened to India in the situation where they conceded the second goal. It's not over until it's over, as they say, and India will try, of course, right till the final whistle, because this is a chance for Pele. Tries to play that extra pass into the feet of Cristiano Ronaldo, just not able to penetrate that defense of Singapore, and they are on the counter-attack once again with Pele on the ball. Will try and launch across, well blocked there by Ruben Diaz, who of course has to be one of the best centre-backs in this game. Always doing things in crucial positions. Could have been Singapore's third goal had that interception not come in. You can see a bit of time wasting also going on in there to try and find the best possible throw-in option. Kylian Mbappe now with a lot of space inside the box and manages to just kick the ball out of his own leg. This could be India's last chance to at least get one goal back, get some sort of salvation from this game, and it does affect on their goal difference as well. And that's a chance for Kevin De Bruyne. Obviously crossed it into the path of Eusebio, which just did not go as planned, and that is Singapore winning the first match 2-0 on their home server against India. Great performance there by the Tigers in the first half, but then Singapore getting the first goal, of course, with some quick play and CR7 heading it back of the net, with Van der Sar, of course, not doing the best, not being able to keep to his best efforts. But that is for the first match, and we will be back with the second game on the Mumbai server, where India will be home against Singapore. Right now, India's position is at 4 points, with the second match waiting to be played against Singapore. Stay tuned. We will be right back in just 2 minutes. All right, guys, we are back with the second match between India and Singapore. This is the team Singapore is playing, and you can see the stack lineup, a mix of the Team of the Year cards, all the prime icon moments, and some FUT birthday cards in there. With India now playing on the home server on Mumbai, whereas Singapore did play, of course, the first match on their home server, which was on Singapore itself. India playing from left to right. That's the first chance indeed. Well, not enough time to even introduce the second match, and India with the first chance. So, of course, a positive chance. Once again, Eusebio down the byline. We've seen this so many times for India that they've gone down the byline and tried to create those chances. Will be managing to do so, and Ruben Diaz, what an incredible header that was for the goalkeeper, pushing it towards the post, and so unlucky, so unfortunate for the Tigers to not get the first goal with that header. Of course, that chance was not a sure shot goal, but you would expect Ruben Diaz, after such a good header, that ball to hit the back of the net. Now Pele taking that chance, and somehow Edwin van der Sar finds himself in an uncomfortable position. For Singapore, manages to do the job really well, but you can see the positive intent from India right from the start of this game. Pele now playing it out to Hullet. India is looking so confident in comparison to last game. They, of course, lost to Singapore 2-0 in the last game, and that was their first loss in the match week 3, but they will now look for redemption to try and get those 3 points. Much crucial 3 points now, because they've played 3 games now. They've won 1, drawn 1, lost 1. So India is at 4 points right now. If they do manage to win this game, they will move up to 7 points, which will be a very good position for them to be in after 4 matches. And Singapore, like I mentioned earlier, has a very strong lineup indeed. They have 2 of the top players in the South Asia region with respect to competing in the one-on-one tournaments. But now in the 2v2 format, of course, India represented by Charanjot Singh and Sid Chandrana. They are of the same caliber, and in fact Charanjot is at the top of the rankings in his region, so that brings a lot of quality into this game. And just when I say that, R9 passes it to Eusebio, just not able to find that space. And the quality, just so I was talking about the players for the Indian E-national team, and Charanjot Singh topping his region's rankings at the moment, being the captain of the team at such a young age and getting the results, is something that is a massive plus for FIFA esports in India. They have to build on the attacks that they have created at the start. So unlucky with 2 chances. Great skill there by Kylian Mbappe. A ball roll scoop turn to just deceive the defender, and ends up winning a foul in a very good position. Of course, these sort of set pieces are taken short in order to create that space. Once again, Eusebio now outside the box trying to find space. Pele manages to get the ball again. Eusebio, who takes a shot, and there it is. The Portuguese maestro has scored the first goal for Team India. What an incredible finish that is from the man made of ice, as everyone calls him. What a finisher he is in game, and gets the first goal for Team India. A massive goal, because that does put them in a good position. But on the other hand, Singapore, trying to look with an answer, just tries to play the ball directly into the feet of CR7. Great pass, in fact, and just fumbles inside the box with too many white bodies coming back and defending really well. Like they say, you're the most vulnerable when you score a goal, and India escaping that successfully, because that is the time when you shouldn't be conceding after working so hard to get the first goal of this match, especially knowing when this match is one-legged with no extra time and penalties, and the scores do not get carried over for the second game in an aggregate format. Jude Bellingham now plays it out to Joao Cancelo into the feet of Pele. Nice skills there Players of Singapore, of course, with so much of individual quality. Hullet making a very cheap mistake in there. Of course, not what the Tigers must have intended, but sometimes that does happen and could be very costly. But very well won there. And we are at the half-hour mark in this matchup, and you can see a lot of chances being created by Team India in this match. I did not see much of that last time. Of course, in the first half, there was a lot of intent, but Singapore just doing a very good job defensively in the last game to secure that 2-0 win for themselves. This time, India hitting the post. We've seen that time to time, haven't we? That the ball just goes down the byline for India, trying to create that space, but that extra pass is always covered by both the players from Singapore. So that is sort of the goal for the E-Tigers now, to break down that sort of defense and get those crucial goals. CR7 now for Singapore, playing the ball out to Pele, tries to cross one in directly, and it's Messi. Of course, you would not expect him to win the header over João Cancelo. Much relief of the E-Tigers that it wasn't CR7 lurking at the back post in that situation. Now Pele on the ball, playing it back to Cancelo. Nice bit of ball rotation there by the Tigers right before the 45th minute mark. They will definitely try and keep the ball for the last attack of this half. They do not want the change in scoreline going into the break. The game does change completely with an equalizer at this particular time. So India will try and get the other goal, and they try to do so with R9 just playing that ball behind Vieira, just not landing in the feet, at the feet of Eusebio, and you can see 4 shots to none. India has completely dominated this match. Since this match, of course, is being played on the Mumbai server, there is an advantage for India. It's exactly what I was talking about, the home and away format in real life football. Sort of that is what makes FIFA esports exciting, doesn't it? When you play on different servers, home or away. India lost on the Singapore server in the last match, and they will definitely try and use this server to their advantage to get the victory, get those massive and much needed important 3 points to be put on the match week 3 table of the FIFA E-Nations Plains 2022. Singapore now kicking off from left to right in the black kit, whereas India playing from right to left in their white kit. You can expect both the teams now to have different mentality. Of course, you wouldn't want to shut up shop when you are up by just 1 goal, so you have to be extremely careful to not concede that equalizer, because that way you are dropping 2 points on the table. So the mentality, of course, is to get the second goal and then try and see it out. That's exactly what we can expect. I can vouch for this, as I know these E-Tigers really well, been competing alongside them for a while now, and it's always nice to be able to share these insights of both the players, because that is a chance that they have to put the ball at the back of the net, and R9, what a finish that is. You can see the cartwheels coming in, the celebrations coming in, because India has scored the second goal. What a build-up that was. Exactly what I was talking in the first half, that India tends to go on the byline in the opponent's box and make those passes come down like rainfall indeed. It's just downwards coming, XXX. That is the kind of passes that makes you so excited just to see pure football, nothing else. Straight coming down from top. That goal indeed, from the edge of the box to just play that extra pass, then an extra pass, and then finishing it in style, first time. Pele now, reverse elastico, could be India's chance to get the third goal. Can they do the exact same? Hullet with tons and tons of space will do a ball roll, and on the near post. Very well saved there by Edwin van der Sar. This is getting extremely exciting again down the byline. And well, it's like you have to now assign this to the E-Tigers now, coming down from the top indeed. And that is the kind of passes that they're trying to play in the second half, where they just go down the byline and create a threat for the Singaporeans in this situation. Do show your support for the Tigers in the chat. It's always nice for them to have a quick sneak peek at the chat after their matches to see the support coming in from the community, from the people who are watching the stream. Do follow Indian football team on Twitch, especially for the official matches in the FIFA E-Nation series. Singapore in a very good position now, tries to create an attack while Jude Bellingham, great bit of skills inside the box, taking a red time shot, of course, fumbles it pretty badly, and this gives India the opportunity to play on the counter. There is an option to cross the ball. In fact, Eusebio was waiting on the far side in the box. Mbappe could have just probably lobbed it in, but deciding to do the same thing again, going down the byline and creating the chaos from that right hand side. Vieira with a massive interception there for Singapore. 70 minutes are up on the clock. This is the time you can expect a lot of substitutions coming in from both the teams, where they will try and get the best possible substitutions coming in. Well, that's a chance for Messi, and we have seen Messi come into this game a lot of times, have that spark created from the right wing with those finesse shots flying in, just how we saw Pele shot, in fact, in the last game, hitting the post. So unfortunate for India. Could have changed the game completely. But they did score one screamer against Hong Kong, which of course was phenomenal. And we are seeing situations like these a lot more often, when you will try and shut up shop after 2 goals, and India looking to get the likes of Vieira now at the CDM position, the likes of Fullet and Vieira, 6'4", 6'5" players now coming in to stop the flurry of attacks of Singapore. You can see the press being put on, the constant pressure that India had to play on in the last 10 minutes. Singapore has to do that in the last 20 minutes now to get those goals back, and it will leave a lot of opportunities for India to go back on the counter. And that's a great pass to CR7. Can they make this one count? Great pass to Eusebio. And that's the 3rd goal for India, sealing this matchup. What a fantastic build-up play that was. Cristiano Ronaldo down the wings. And that finish by Eusebio. The absolute maestro in front of the goal. You will not expect the Portuguese ice, as we all like to call him, miss that chance from that distance. Cristiano Ronaldo once again. The 2 Portuguese, can they combine once again? This time R9. And what a goal that is. What a way to score the 4th goal after losing the last match. The Tigers have been phenomenal in this match. And you can see goals galore indeed by these 2 young Tigers. What a performance already, and the match is not over yet because there's 10 in-game minutes left. And this is India's chance to actually get their goal difference up, because that really matters in the league table when you are particularly playing in this match week format with a points table. R9 now in the box. Can he take another shot? Shot cancels it. Twisting and turning. My oh my. Skill too much, I think, this time. But once again they come. Eusebio takes a shot. Well, not something that you would expect him to do after the finishes that we've seen from him in this matchup. Eusebio almost scored the 5th goal for India. They are absolutely relentless in this game. They are not trying to shut up shop. They have defended extremely well, but have been going on the counter-attack once again. R9, nice ball roll, scoop turn there, trying to lob it towards Kylian Mbappe, but this time Singapore is able to defend that. There is absolutely no chance for them to come back into this game, but Singapore, of course, will try to reduce the damage on their goal difference. They have to try and do some sort of damage limitation, and they will, I think, get this chance, maybe the last chance of this game. And it could fall down to India as well if they manage to win the ball back, or Singapore can score that one goal. Well attempted there by Kylian Mbappe, but great save there, Van der Sar, without any issues. Sticking that left hand out, back post cross towards Marquinhos. Well defended by India. Referee has given 2 minutes of stoppage time. Can India get that fifth goal? They've been looking for it in the last 2 minutes indeed, with 2 chances being missed. But I think now the last chance will not, in fact, fall down to Singapore, because the referee is having none of it. 4-0 to India in this match. What a performance that is. You can see from the stats, 10 shots to 3. This was the first goal from Eusebio. Great bit of dribbling there. You can see that shift from right to left, then left to right. And the goal being scored. The second goal down the byline, exactly what I was talking about. Coming down from the top indeed. Just that, going down the byline, X-pass and another X-pass, and just taking that shot in without any issues. This goal, I think, was one of the best ball roll scoop turn into the path of Eusebio and smashing it in the top corner. Nice elastico once again from CR7, and a tap in for R9, kind of goals that he does not miss. Great performance there by India. And in the last 4 matches, India's position now stands at 7 points, and they have secured 2 wins and 1 draw and 1 loss in the last match, of course, against Singapore. We will be live once again, just a short break, and Malaysia, of course, is waiting on the other side for India, their last match of this day, last fixture, I would say. And don't go anywhere. We will be right back in just 2 minutes. All right, guys, we are back for the final fixture in the match week 3 of the FIFA E-Nations 2022 play-ins. And this is India going up against Malaysia. What a match this promises to be. As we all know, the players of Malaysia have achieved so much in terms of their individual performances. And exactly was the case with Singapore, and we saw some great matches there. Singapore winning the first match 2-0, and then India with a comprehensive performance by winning 4-0 against Singapore on the Mumbai server. This time it is the neighbours of Singapore, Malaysia, going up against India on the Singapore server. So this is India's away server, and they are playing from right to left in the white kit. They do have the ball right now, trying to attack down the wings once again, exactly how we saw them do in the last match against Singapore. This promises to be such an exciting match because for both the teams the points are extremely crucial. Like I mentioned earlier, India after 4 matches are at 7 points, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. And these are the last 2 games that they have to play today. And then they face up Australia for the final match week 3 fixture tomorrow. We will of course be broadcasting those games for you right here at Indian Football Team. If you're watching the stream, do not forget to drop a follow so that you are able to support the E-Tigers for every possible match they play in terms of FIFAe friendlies or the official tournaments, and all the other exciting FIFA esports stuff about the Indian community. But going back to the match, Malaysia playing from left to right in the blue kit because they have some interesting choices in this team. We are seeing Kante, in fact, and I don't think so I've seen Kante in the last matches, but that's a chance for Malaysia. Very well created down the byline by Cristiano Ronaldo, trying to play into the feet of Pele, and you can see that even Malaysia has decided to go with a narrow formation. They have Pele playing in the midfield for them. That just shows that Hullet and Kante will be the 2 midfielders, and Pele will sort of be the attacking player for Malaysia in these situations, in this formation, and try to create those situations where he makes those runs in behind the centre backs from the midfield itself. You can see even Kylian Mbappe there. So an interesting choice there by Malaysia going into this game. India sticking to their 4-2-2 formation. That will definitely help them because they have had a lot of practice on that. Of course, they have to switch to alternate formations if this doesn't work out. But 4-2-2 seems to be the way to go for the Indian national team in these matches. That would be offside. Last 2 fixtures, of course, for the day. First, this match that is being played right now is on the Singapore server, whereas the second match will be played on India's home server, which is Mumbai. But that is a chance for India. Eusebio into the feet of Mbappe. Can they create the similar chance? Eusebio luckily falls into the feet of Kylian Mbappe. This time Kante making no mistakes and snatching that ball away. And so does Cancelo at a very good position. Now this could be trouble for India because Cancelo is in a very good position. Plays it to R9, and what a finish that is by the Malaysians. Great attack created down the byline, and you can see the celebrations, what it means to them. Get the first goal, as always the case is for any nation in such crucial matches, to get that first goal. And Joao Cancelo winning the ball in a very good position for the Malaysians, and then playing that pass into the path of R9, who you would not expect to miss given that he has that 5-star weak foot. Not gonna miss from that position, although that finish was very difficult actually, but he made it look quite easy. India now have to come back into this game knowing that they are a goal behind, and knowing what happened against Singapore on the Singapore server itself, which is the case right now also. Great pass there towards R9 running down the byline. This will be an important chance. Somehow manages to escape the tackle of the defense. And India doing really, really well in order to defend that chance. But here's a chance for India with Eusebio. Heads it down, but just not into the path where he could have taken a shot. And just when they had escaped that chance from Malaysia on the other side, great through ball being played to Eusebio and just not able to get that chance. But once again, Malaysia on the attack, creating that first time pass and first time shot without giving a lot of time to the defender to react. That was a very good chance for the Malaysians, and they have looked extremely dominant in this match, I must say. And India has to probably change their play style, maybe get something going in a different way if they want to avoid a similar situation which was against Singapore. They kept creating a lot of chances, conceded one and obviously conceded another on the counter-attack with Eusebio. Great pace boost there. Nice lateral heel to heel. Takes a shot and my goodness, what a chance, and how unlucky can you get? Because I'm holding my head with disbelief as to how did that chance not go in. And Malaysia now on the other hand will be looking to create that chance. It is so unfortunate that after such beautiful individual brilliance from Eusebio, so many posts indeed. I think this is the second time India has hit the post with respect to long shots. One time against Singapore in the last match with Ruben Diaz header being saved and hitting the post. So, well, you can say it's been a situation where India has been hitting a lot of posts in the last two matches, and to be honest, that chance did deserve a goal, and another goal for the highlight reel, especially how we saw Pele's shot go in the match against Hong Kong. And you can see the difference in the play style of Singapore, Malaysia in comparison to Hong Kong, because Hong Kong was playing a 4-4-2 wide formation, but you can see the Malaysians and the Singaporeans, of course, confident on their narrow formation and deciding to go with that indeed. And I'm pretty sure Charanjot Singh has a narrow formation prepared already to counter that in case their 4-2-2 does not work in this matchup. We kick off with the second half of the first match against Malaysia. India in the white kit now, trailing by a goal, chasing this game to try and get at least a point out of this game, or maybe two, because that would put them in a very good position. Again, a finesse shot attempted, and the way that the defense has been going for Malaysia in this match, these finesse shots will be key for India, because that's what will create chances. Again, Eusebio down the byline, trying to find space. Great attempt there to play it into Pele, but a lot of blue bodies in the way, and now Malaysia rebuild from the back. So almost winning the ball high up. That was great press there by the Tigers in that situation. That is offside by a mile. Mbappe just lurking behind the defenders, and this gives India the chance now to build from the back. Cancelo to R9. You can see R9 now pushed out towards the wings. Maybe he is feeling a bit too stiff in the center. That's exactly what the Tigers must be thinking. Like I said earlier, these insights that I'm able to give you is because I am competing alongside them in the national team, and these are the discussions that go in behind the scenes. So you can see why R9 was on the wings that time, and you can see him now again coming inside. Sometimes you have to try and switch positions in order to get the best possible outcome. R9 now playing it to Mbappe on the wings. That is a dangerous position to be in for India, because CR7 was lurking at the back post, and you can see that these mistakes will turn out to be costly for India if they are not able to get out of this press. And R9 obviously winning the ball there for Malaysia, and once again the ball given away. This is a position of scoring opportunity, of course, for Malaysia, but very well defended now. You can see R9 coming back inside. Maybe it was a one-off situation where we saw R9 on the wings. And he is back to his position once again with Pele going out wide. Good pass there, and what a turn that is from Eusebio. Can India make this one count? Will take a shot, and that's the goal that India needed. An equalizer at the 65th minute mark, and you can see the celebrations of Eusebio coming towards the camera and showing as to who is one of the best finishers in this game. Well, that is you, sir, because you have definitely contributed in that goal to get India back on pegging level pegging terms. Apologies. You can see R9 now going out for CR7. This was a narrow formation being played in that situation by Charanjot. Of course, being the team captain, he is making the tactical changes, and Sid's input in his ear tells him to get Vieira for Bellingham now. They will, of course, try and be solid at the back, not to concede any more goals. That's the reason I do believe that is the case. That should be the case with Vieira coming in for Jude Bellingham in order to not concede the next goal. A draw on the Singapore server, of course, will be a good result for India going into the next game, knowing that they will be playing against Mumbai playing on the Mumbai server, apologies. And they just do not have to lose this game. They have to take something out of this game. And just when I say that, R9 in a good position for Malaysia. Very well blocked there by Ruben Diaz. Pull it now, playing it to Vieira. Once again, the ball given a bit cheaply by the E-Tigers there. They have to try and control the tempo of this game, which they are now trying to do. But all these passes in the midfield that just land up into the feet of the Malaysians is not good for them, because they have to be aware they're playing on the away server, and that could cost them. And once again, they've done the same mistake. But, well, a return gift from Malaysia in that situation gets them the ball back, and not too much fuss about that particular giveaway there. Good switch of play from Cancelo to Hakimi. 75 minutes are up on the clock. We are into the last quarter of this game, and we will definitely see a lot of chances being created by India if they can manage to get the ball. We've seen this from them, that they do go on the byline and try and create those chances only when they have the ball and they're trying to keep it. But right now, Malaysia, of course, just winning the ball in the midfield and coming directly at the Tigers. Vieira now trying to stop Pele. Kante in a very dangerous position for Malaysia. India has to hold on, and that's the reason why you see Patrick Vieira being brought on, because of the tackle that he just made there. Those long legs helping them out. Cristiano Ronaldo almost dragging his feet out and trying to win that ball high up the pitch. And if India can manage to hold the ball a bit more, they will create those chances that they have done in all the other matches that we've seen. Controlling the tempo, going out on the wings, and making those attacks count. Pele now, my goodness, that was a chance. And again, he somehow got the ball, lobbed it in, and the defender blocking it in time. Couple more attacks left in this game. The game has been extremely equal after the equalizer, I must say. India with a lot of chances, hitting the post, of course, with Eusebio. That definitely deserved a goal. You can say if India draws this game, they were in a position to, in fact, win the match as well. And on the 87th minute, you will see Pele go out for probably Puskas, I believe. And yes, that is the case. And Hullet stays put because of his presence, maybe. And the last chance may or may not fall down to India, but they cannot concede, because a point against Malaysia on their home server would definitely help the Tigers going into the next game, which I said earlier. And this last fixture, in fact, is going to be played. First match, of course, is about to conclude. Very nervy times for all the fans of the Indian FIFA esports community and all the supporters of these two Tigers trying to push India to the limit and get the best results possible, because the consistency point shows how good India has been in the FIFA E-Nations 2022 play-ins in the Asia and Oceania region. Can they carry this forward for the next match week also, which will happen next month? But in the matches that remain, they have to be extremely, extremely consistent. That is a chance for Malaysia. My goodness, almost an own goal being scored there. Messi, not of course able to hit that shot first time because he couldn't reach that, but Cancelo, instead of clearing that, making it extremely, extremely nervous for Van der Sar at the back line. And had that gone in, it would have been a disaster and a very harsh pill to swallow for the E-Tigers, because you can see the passes 138 is to 84 passes, and the Tigers have kept a lot of the ball. This was a very good finish, in fact, from the Malaysians, that first time pass. And look at that turn from Eusebio, just running past Ruben Diaz and taking that shot on the far post. And Eusebio, what a class finish that is from a man who is so, so reliable in front of the goal. But that is it for the game against Malaysia in the first match. And we will be live with the last match of today's stream, where India plays Malaysia on their home server. And this will give them a chance to finish on a high, because they are currently at 8 points. And they will, of course, look for those crucial, crucial 3 points against Malaysia in the next match. We will be right back in 2 minutes. Stay tuned and support the E Tigers in the chat. All right, guys, we are back live with the last match of this day, actually, the day one of the match week 3 in the FIFA E-Nations Plains 2022. Match week 3, of course, is getting heated up with the points table moving up and down, which we will, of course, show you at the end of this stream. And with regards to India's performance, they are at 8 points right now. And they are kicking off their last match against Malaysia. Every nation plays the other in 2 matches with definite results coming out, definite points rather coming out, with 3 points for a win, a draw for a draw, of course, a point for a draw, apologies, and 0 points for a loss. And first match drew against Malaysia on their home server, and now we are playing on Mumbai, which is the home server of the E-Tigers. And they will be playing for those 3 points. Playing from left to right in the white kit as the last game. Malaysia playing from right to left in their blue kit. And you can see the excitement, of course, growing because India has the chance of getting those 3 points and putting themselves in a very good position for their qualification into the FIFA E-Nations Playoffs 2022. Well won there by Eusebio. That could be a very good chance for India. And oh my goodness, what a save that is. And blocked once again. 2 really good chances for India in a span of 10 seconds, really, 5 seconds in fact. And that save from Van der Sar. My oh my, that's sort of a save you see once. But Eusebio with a chance, and again Van der Sar denying the Tigers a very good opportunity, and Eusebio must be frustrated in game as to how he's not able to score those 2 chances. First save with his leg, then on the far post, and now Eusebio trying to cross it in. The pressure that India has put in the first 13 minutes of this game has been absolutely phenomenal, and you can see why the E-Tigers are looking so confident. 2 chances, and again winning the ball high up the pitch with R9. Eusebio, of course, running, and that is a pass, very well created pass. Eusebio green times it, in fact, and again Edwin van der Sar just not letting those shots go through, and Malaysia is hanging on the edge with all their hopes in this match dependent upon Edwin van der Sar in this match. 3 important saves. And if this match, of course, is not won by India, then they will be, of course, not happy with Edwin van der Sar. Nice try there with the McGeady cancel with R9. And the confidence and the momentum that the Tigers are playing with has been phenomenal. Nice cross there from Mbappe towards Ruben Diaz. In fact, we've seen those runs triggered by a lot of pro players, as we've seen a lot of times. Those crosses are working for them, and suddenly a centre back will run from the back line into the opponent's box and win a header. That is a new tactic to score a lot of goals, and Malaysia, of course, trying that, and Charanjot and Sid noticing that really well. Kante now, who's an interesting choice, which we've seen very less in the Plains up until now in all these matches that we have seen together. E-Tigers themselves playing Bellingham and Ruud Gullit in the midfield. R9 now trying to play that pass once again, but Kante has been phenomenal for the Malaysians in all these 2 matches. Great run of chances India had in the first 13-14 minutes of this game, and they would want to build on this. They definitely would be talking to each other about how to just make those chances count, how to create a clear-cut opportunity, somewhat of a tap-in goal that they had scored against Singapore in their matches, where they opened their defense up really well and had a 100% chance that no keeper in the world would save, because right now Van der Sar seems to be that unstoppable. It's actually like an irresistible force. He's standing because of the saves that he's made. Eusebio now on the run. He will have the opportunity to play that pass to Mbappe, just running through Kante, but Hullet winning the ball high up the pitch. This could be a very good opportunity for India. R9 into the path of Eusebio for Mbappe, and oh my goodness, once again Edwin van der Sar has just saved that chance. And I wonder what the players of Malaysia must be thinking and talking to each other in this situation. So Van der Sar is a godsend help right now for them, because they're relying completely on him. Did not concede a goal, but that's a good chance by R9, and there we go. The first goal. India has been knocking on the door of Malaysia since so long. What a pass that is from Hullet into the path of R9, and he does not miss from there. What a chance created by the E-Tigers. Phenomenal finish. Finally, Edwin van der Sar getting beaten on the near post with that shot, which was unstoppable, sort of like a rocket that went flying past that irresistible force I was talking about. And just when we thought Edwin van der Sar would save the day for Malaysia, the question was for how long. And that deadlock has been broken by the Tigers by scoring the first goal in this crucial matchup, which can get them a maximum of 11 points today, which will put them in a very good position going into tomorrow and playing the favourites, of course, and the second highest team ranked in the consistency ranking points, which is Australia. That's a cross now. Hakimi dealing that with very well. Pele playing it out to Cancelo. Will look for a through pass to R9. That's a beautiful pass being played. This could be the second goal for India, going down the byline, but Marquinhos very well intercepted. And you can expect this sort of pressure, this sort of aggression coming out from the E-Tigers until and unless they score a couple more goals to seal this matchup. You do not expect these two young guys representing the country at such a high stage at such a young age. That aggression is so much that they would not shut up shop after scoring one goal. And can we see that second goal? Because Eusebio is in a very good position. Fantastic dribbling there. Kylian Mbappe, a bit of skills inside the box. Such nimble footwork. And well, the way they are playing, 6 shots to 0. 3.5 or something XG, which just shows how much they have dominated the first half. Maybe Malaysia has switched to a different formation. We are yet to see that. This is a scenario where they have to get the second goal now to seal this match, because an equalizer, you can see Malaysia now going to a 4-2-3-1, not the 4-2-2-2 or the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow that we saw them using in the last game, I think. And we kick off with the second half of the last match against Malaysia, where India has been extremely dominant and has been not so effective in front of goal, to be honest, because Van der Sar kept saving everything, but that finish from R9 just lit up the mood for the Tigers, and they're now ready to have some fun outside the box of Malaysia, because if they can get this momentum going, they will definitely score more and more goals. Malaysia has found it very difficult up until now. As good as their attacking capabilities are, what we saw in the last game, by creating a couple of chances, they have found it extremely difficult right now to stop India when they are coming out to attack, because R9 is in a very good position. Eusebio winning the ball in a very good position. R9 with a roulette, takes a shot, and oh my goodness, Van der Sar just wouldn't let you through. Point blank range, he manages to save that shot once again, and you wonder as to why and what India has to do to score that second goal, because only once was when Edwin van der Sar let the ball into the back of his net, and India, this is their 7th shot on target in this game, which is absolutely incredible. Mbappe now losing the ball to Malaysia's Mbappe. There's quite a bit of fun in this game when both the teams are using similar sort of players, but now Malaysia is trying to attack. Probably their first or the second attack if this game. Can they make this one count though? Anna in a very good position, very well blocked there by Ruben Diaz. That was in fact the first goal coming for Malaysia had Ruben Diaz not placed himself in the right position. Now India on the counter attack, playing it into the field of Eusebio to R9. He is in a good position, but I think finally, that deflection has let the ball into the back of the net after Van der Sar scoring, saving so many chances for Malaysia. I think that's exactly what India needed, a bit of luck. Just taking the shot and somehow deflected. India is not stopping again because Eusebio is attacking once again on the left wing this time. Plays it back to Jude Bellingham, rotating the ball really well. India looks to be in a very good position right now. Can they make this count? Cancelo now losing it out to Ruben Diaz of Malaysia. Hakimi to Patrick Vieira, switches the play out to Kylian Mbappe, but that pass obviously had too much of power. And after so many saves that Van der Sar did for Malaysia, finally India scored the second goal. A bit of luck, of course, which is needed, but I think even the players of Malaysia would say that, well, he saved us a lot of times and he just couldn't help save us from that situation because it was quite unfortunate. Mbappe now wins the ball in a very good position. This could be the opportunity for India to score the third goal, 2-on-1. And what a finish that is by R9. My goodness, after all the saves that Van der Sar did, I'm going to say this probably for the nth time, R9 has managed to score such a phenomenal goal. Is in fact a 2v2 situation, which I mentioned 2v1 earlier. Apologies for that. It was a 2v2 situation where I was expecting a pass coming in from R9, but he went with the shot and a beautiful finesse shot on the far post that Van der Sar could not stop this time. And this could be the result that changes everything for Malaysia and of course to the delight of India. They have, I think in all fairness, secured the 3 points. They surely cannot let this 3-0 lead slip by in the last 20 minutes of this game. Cristiano Ronaldo switching the play to Mbappe. The more ball India manages to keep in this match, the more it will obviously give them the chance to score more goals, but avoid Malaysia's chances of getting a couple goals back and make this another nail-biting affair. At the moment, it's all relaxed for the E-Tigers. It's all relaxed for all the fans supporting them, and in fact relaxed going into tomorrow's match against Australia, knowing that they've put 3 points on the table. Just have to see out these last 15 minutes in the game. And you can see Puskas being brought on. The moments card is just absolutely phenomenal. What a pass that is. R9. It's actually CR7, apologies. Takes a shot. I thought that could have been a pass into the feet of Mbappe, I think, on the wings. But goes with a shot instead. And that shot, of course, was saved by Van der Sar really well. R9 now playing it out to Mbappe. Great pass there to Messi. Can Malaysia score this one? Well, I think this is the second time we've seen Van der Sar being involved for India, really. He's just seeing his exact opposite on the other side, making those save after save after save. And India once again on the attack now. Puskas. Reverse Elastico. It's actually the Elastico. And maybe I'm just filled with too much of excitement right now that I want more and more goals come in. And I'm making up attacking scenarios in my own head, because that's how well the E-Tigers have played. And you can see that great bit of Elastico on the edge of the box, winning a corner for India now. Once again, Puskas in the box. Nice ball roll there. Well defended by Malaysia in that situation. But they are not stopping. They are relentless, as we've seen. They are trying to score as many goals as possible against a very formidable side of Malaysia. Jude Bellingham now playing it back to Ruud Gullit. Now Kylian Mbappe plays it to Eusebio, has the chance now to seal this matchup, plays it to Puskas, and there we go, the fourth goal of this match. And this is exactly a replica of what we've seen against Singapore when we played the match. And oh my goodness, Eusebio once again, and Puskas once again. Wait, was this played on replay? Because this is exactly what happened in the last goal. Eusebio playing it to Puskas, and then in a matter of 10 seconds, we're seeing the same thing happening, and this is 5-0 to India. What a comprehensive performance this is. And again, they're at it, but the referee is blowing the whistle, and he's like, stop it already, I think. What a phenomenal performance by the E-Tigers in this match. Exactly, you can see the stats, 12 shots is to 1. And an incredible display. Bullet, great pass that was from Arnine, and Van der Sar, as many saves as he's done in this match, you will not expect him to save that one, because that was a proper goal going into the top corner like a bullet. And then Arnine's second goal, great pass there, Eusebio. And obviously, of course, this was a bit of luck needed, but that pass was phenomenal. And then the third goal to seal the deal with R9, beautiful lateral heel to wheel and a finesse shot. And I think that has to be the goal of the day. But look at this, Eusebio playing it to Puskas into his feet. And then again in a minute, you can even see the in-game time, 88th to 89th. Eusebio and Puskas combined once again, and off the bench, Puskas has scored 2 goals for India. And now I think it's time for us to have a quick look at the table, because India has secured these 3 points, which means they have 11 points. And out of all these 6 matches that they have played, we will have a quick look at the standings. And here it is, India with 6 games played, 3 matches won, 2 matches drawn, 1 match they have lost, of course, to Singapore in the home match of Singapore on their server. Then they ended up, I'm just going to take you through how it went down today against Hong Kong. They drew the first match, then they ended up winning the second. Then against Singapore, they lost the first match on the Singapore server, ended up beating them 4-0, comprehensive win against them on Mumbai, then matching up Malaysia. Of course, this match, we all saw how it went down, draw against them in the first game, and winning the match in the second one with a 5-0 victory. It's about to happen 6 really, but you can see Australia in a very good position as well after 4 matches being played. India will play 2 matches against Australia tomorrow, and all the other teams, you will see them go up against each other. You'll find, of course, all the action on FIFA.gg, all the tables and all the matches scheduled. And we will, of course, be live with the match between India and Australia. The table toppers at the moment in terms of this match week, and of course the consistency ranking points that will determine how their standings will be going forward into match week 4. But a very good goal difference as well for India. 9 was came against Singapore, 4 goals and 5 goals against Malaysia as well, which gives them a lot of edge if the points were to be tied in these matches for the match week 3. But that's it from our side. Your host Lokmanyu, thank you so much for watching the stream and supporting the E-Tigers. We will be live tomorrow with the game against Australia, and we will be hoping that India finishes at the top of the table to secure 95% their chances of making it to the playoffs of the FIFA E-Nations 2022. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and we will see you tomorrow with the same enthusiasm, and let's hope the E-Tigers get the results that we're all hoping for. Thank you for watching.